RHONJ, Andy Cohen dishes on darkest moment of final. Andy Cohen is dishing on the darkest moment of the RHONJ season 14 finale. There were some highs and lows, but definite eruptions. But what really stood out to the Bravo exec? More so, who did he relate to when all was said and done? Keep reading for what Andy had to say about the finale that negated a reunion. Season 14 of RHONJ had a lot of problems, mostly with the cast being so divided. It was noted that the show could not go on that way, and something had to change for the better. This has not been disclosed, as it could be a full-on reboot or just a few new faces. Viewers will not know until likely 2025, as Andy Cohen has stated he and the network are taking a breather. In the meantime, the season had to wrap up, but the finale allegedly gave enough that a reunion was not needed. Now that the finale has come and gone, what does Andy have to say about it? According to Monsters and Critics, there was one part of the finale that really got to Andy in the worst way. He dished about it on B***Chisesh, a Real Housewives breakdown, and this is what the father of two had to say. This came after Teresa Giudice and her husband, Luis Ruiz, had a sit-down with her lawyer and some of the ladies. They then revealed how Margaret Josephs had been in communication with Luis X, and she was using Marge to spread lies about him. Before the Last Supper, he came out with this. Immediately, fans lambasted Luis for even speaking like that about Margaret's son. Andy Cohen continued with his thoughts about why it was so despicable. Danielle Cabral flipped out at the meal after Jennifer Aydin said her husband had boobs and flew over the table. Admittedly, everyone has hot buttons, and Andy Cohen knows his. When it comes to children, that is where he draws the line, and he would fly across a table to defend them. As for one highlight of the finale, Andy admitted he did love when Jackie Goldschneider was found out as someone who hung out with Luis X. So Teresa had blamed Margaret all along, but was targeting the wrong person. He noted watching her walk away from the meal, slumped over, and the commentary that followed gave him life. Do you agree with Andy Cohen's assessment of the episode? More so, what do you think should happen to this show in the future? Let us know and watch the RHONJ alternate reunion Sunday, August 11th on Bravo. Amanda has been a professional freelance writer for over a decade, holding both a BA and an MA. Her passions include animals, iced coffee, gnomes, summer, music, and Vanderpump Rules.